These headlights are so much brighter and such a clearer white than my old headlights that when I installed the first one, I turned it on and we all burst out laughing at how different it looked. It's so impressive. It made the old headlights look like the blinker, the amber blinker lights by comparison. My glass is actually kind of foggy on my headlights, and this light just cuts right through it without any problem. Now, I'm not a mechanic, and so I read through the manual, which is really well designed. It's the nicest handbook you'll ever get with any product. It's really well done, but I still needed to look at some YouTube videos really quick to see exactly what I was dealing with. And so it probably took me maybe 15 minutes to do the first bulb, and then the second one maybe 2 minutes. It was, once I'd seen how it worked, it was really easy. Now I'll try to describe it really briefly, but I was doing the 9007 light bulbs on a Dodge minivan, and there's 3 bolts that are above the headlight that hold it all in place. So I unscrewed those 3 bolts, I removed the back of the headlight, I removed the old light bulb, and it has like a collar thing around it, and both of those come out with kind of a twist and a pull, and then I took the wiring off of the old bulb, and to do that there was a little clip, and it's kind of obvious when you see it. Then I took the plastic retaining ring, there's like a collar around the new bulb, because the old bulb and the new bulb are different sizes. So I took that collar and I inserted that into the headlight and where the old bulb had gone. And there's some slots and raised areas that have to match up for that to work, but they're easily seen once you know what to look for. So then I inserted the new LED bulb into the new retaining ring. And again, there are little slots and pegs, and you have to kind of match those up and slip that in and turn it closed. And then I attached the old wiring to the new wiring that comes with the bulb. Now there's a little box that comes with it. And that I just set in the area behind the bulb, and it seems to not be a problem at all. So then after that, I just pushed the headlight back into place. I screwed those 3 bolts back in, and like I said, the second one took less than 2 minutes to install from start to finish. The light's really clear white, and it makes driving at night, a pleasure. It's really nice. Now my son needed headlights too, so I sent him some, and he has a Mitsubishi 3000 GT, and he sent me a long email about it, but basically what he said is that he was a little confused about what to do with the little box and the wiring, and he said that he ended up just setting it behind, just like I did, just setting it in the area there, and there's no problems with that. The light has a little fan on the back to cool it, which is kind of impressive. These are really well made. And he said, he's kind of a mechanic, and he said, so it's not a standard install, but it's not difficult to do. And he said that the color of the light can be compared with a high-end Silver Star or similar brands. He says driving with it is beautiful, and he wonders if he's blinding the oncoming cars a little bit. So he thought it was good that it was easy to install, and it's really sturdy. It doesn't seem like something that would ever burn out. So he thought that they were great headlights, and he thinks it'll last a long time, and he's really happy with it, and I am too. With these pictures, it's a little hard to take a photo of a light, but here on this Mitsubishi you can see the new headlamps on the outside lights, and the inside ones, the amber ones, those are the old lights and what it looked like before. And on this photo, these are the ones that I did on my car. The left side is the original, and the right side is the new LED lights. When you take a photo of a light, it just kind of washes out and it looks pretty white in the middle there, but it's a substantial difference. And one way that maybe you can tell that is if you look at the reflection of the light on the bumper just below the headlight on top of the bumper there, you can see on the amber side on the left, it's really quite orange, and it's not really lighting up the bumper very much. Whereas on the right side, you can see it's just washed out and it looks white because it's so much brighter, many times brighter. It's really nice. So I'm happy that the installation was easily done, although it was a little bit hard for me to figure out, not being familiar with doing this in the first place. And I'm really impressed with the lights. They're just great. It's fantastic.